What Emily experienced when a previous relationship broke down was hell. Her ex-boyfriend harassed her relentlessly. She was eventually diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder.
If my phone wasn't ringing, then my laptop was. If it wasn't my laptop, it was my iPad. And I felt like everything was closing in on me and I literally couldn't escape the relentless communication.
Scared to leave the house, she had no other option but to go to the police.
One of the first pieces of advice I was given by the first officer that took a statement was just block him and ignore him, which sounds like a normal thing to do, but actually when you're dealing with stalkers it can escalate behaviour. And the National Stalking Helpline said that it was really important to keep open a line of communication, not to respond to, but to keep a track of the escalating behaviour, which was later used as evidence in court.
The charity also put Emily in touch with an independent advocate, specially trained to help victims of stalking. She says they not only provided support at a desperate time, they also gave crucial advice that helped to convict her ex.
We know in lots of stalking cases there is still a lack of recognition of the crime. Often individual reports can, be logged separately. It can be quite a complex case to pull together from a criminal perspective.
But these advocates are far from a given for the majority of victims, who are mostly women. There were an estimated 1.8 million victims of stalking last year. Less than 1% had access to a support advocate. Most cases go unreported, but of those that are, on average, only 1 in 1,000 stalkers are convicted. Compare that to cases where a victim has an advocate, then 1 in 4 stalkers are convicted. And that's why campaigners want the government to recognise the importance of these services.
The conviction for stalking are obscenely low. What I really want to see is the overhaul of our justice system so that everybody that is a victim of a crime gets the justice they need. And a stalking advocate is a very crucial first step in that.
It would of course take time and a lot of money to recruit and deliver enough advocates to go round. But tell that to victims. Thankfully, a few years on, Emily no longer feels an overwhelming panic every time her phone rings. But her story speaks to the struggles many people who are stalked face when it comes to the criminal justice system. Emily needed help to navigate that system, help that so many are not getting. Becky Cottrell, Sky News.
Well, in response to that report, in a statement, a government spokesman has said, we have quadrupled funding for victim support and made major changes to police practice and the law so that victims get the help, safety and justice they deserve.